folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Armstrong. Let's get this thing underway.
I didn't know Washington was an all 99. Yeah.
The Huskies will kick this deep to get us going.
This might be a good one.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Buckeyes offense heads onto the field for the first time today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, and provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down in inches. Can he make it to the marker? He is stopped cold.
That's crazy.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the 1st down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, my God.
Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris,
No, just a bad pass, bro.
Advantage on
He was wide open, though.
Flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Buying time. Moving to his left. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
He's past the marker and still going. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
On the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession.
I got big games like the next 3 games.
He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to take off here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Throwing up play action. Fires it. Makes the catch.
Bro, my nigga was just sitting there.
Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Huskies. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this.
They think they're going to throw him, you know, but they're blitzing their ass.
Him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They were clicking last time. Great protection. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. It's a
14-7.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
I'm driving.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of
Yeah.
the quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first
11
quarter,
minutes.
let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The back's got it again. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
It's 3rd down for the offense.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The offense now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, yeah. 21-0. I mean,
21-7.
21-7.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Huskies offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Now they call a run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball,
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Handoff to the back.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it in the open. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Receivers are bunched together. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Wants to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking right, this one caught. The defense makes the stop at the 3. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's got some space here. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They make the stop with the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And there's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. QB decides to keep him here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. He's running out of time here. Running with purpose. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking downfield near the end zone. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
His mic still don't work.
Great scene today in Seattle. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a still-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Huskies. Too much speed for the defense.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Really has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Matt Gay moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
35, Washington, 21.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. It's a nice gain. They move the football up to the 27. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around,
try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. He's 4 down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made it the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but yet nothing. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
3rd down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain, and that'll set up a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Great-looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Where in the world was he going? The wrong way is the answer. It's a massive loss on the play.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go in the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
And he is not going to get there. The defense stops him short of the goal line. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Out of the shotgun, you hand it off. Manual gain brought down short of the marker. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Punt quickly. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. The Huskies will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Pack goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
A sack makes it second down and forever. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback still with the football. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through.
I'm smashing them now. It's 42-21.
A couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's good field position to start the drive.
Big Ohio State, baby.
His offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, we're going to throw the ball. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He's in the clear. Nobody can bring him down. Touchdown, Washington. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The passing catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Ball handed off. Finds room at their 30. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Receiver makes the catch. The finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes off in a bootleg. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
Pulls it in. It's Snead. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be 1st and goal at the 7. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the point after is right and down the middle.
Ohio State 49, Washington 28.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. throw now on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
The Hansen able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think